Grand Rising, everybody. Y'all have to excuse my tired look. I just finished making love to my bed. I came on right quick just to say this. Do not allow people to trap you in a box of labels and lies. Let me say it again, especially for my chosen ones. Do not allow people to trap you in a box of labels and lies. You know, people are so quick to judge you from your mistakes, but they don't want to judge you on your growth. They don't want to acknowledge that you decided to turn your life around without their help. It's just you and the divine preparing you for the next level. See, people want to sit in misery and they're upset because you don't want to sit in misery with them. Just know, whatever you decide to be, let that be your choice. If you decide to be a hoe, you be the best hoe in the world. If you decide to be the bitch, you be the best bitch in the world. If you decide to be a queen, a goddess, you be the best version of yourself that you can be. But at the end of the day, don't allow somebody's negative delusions and ideas to make you who you are. You're not going to make everybody happy. You don't have to worry about trying to have groupies because it's not always meant for you to have a whole lot of people around sniffing out your pockets to see how much money you make, trying to see what your love life is like so they can go ahead and try to either steal your man from you or judge you based on who you dating and who you with. See, it's a lot of it is tied to the system. And I don't really want to go on a history rant, but just keep in mind a lot of the behaviors with the negative behaviors that a lot of our culture is dealing with competition. It all started on a plantation. See, Native Americans, they did not have to deal with people trying to compete. See, a lot of our ancestors did not have to compete when they had their freedom and their free will with who had the most berries in a basket or who caught the most dead deers or took down the deers out there in the wilderness. Did not have to compete with who got the best braid in their hair back in the days or who can make each other feel belittled. It's when we went through the colonization and we went through the transition with the Europeans imposing their negative ideas onto our culture. And so that's why a lot of them ended up coming over here to America because they were being judged based on negativity over in Europe. So now on the plantation, they got the light-skinned slaves competing against the black-skinned slaves. They got, the families breaking up because, the slave owner trying to make the daddy the breeder. Or they trying to make the mama, have all his kids, So that's stepping out of her relationship. It's just a lot of fucked up shit. If the best slave that's more obedient, they get favoritism. They get treated a certain way. So a lot of people feel entitled, and it doesn't work like that in this society. But a lot of people, they're still bringing over those same ideas today. And then they're wondering why a lot of people divided. You can't even trust your sister right around the corner because she hating on you for having a promotion or having a better opportunity in life. You got your brother hating on you because, you managed to find the right girl that's faithful and that's true to you to the end. So it's like, y'all got to recognize the stupidity and snap out of it so we can get on track. Because as long as this idea and this thought process continue on, it's going to just transfer over to our generation, our children. So I'm just saying, just be mindful of that. I love you and I'll be in touch. Peace out.